I will be doing a tutorial on futures trading for beginners using the Bitget exchange platform. So this video, I'm going to take you through everything you need to know about how to trade futures on a crypto exchange. And the crypto exchange platform we'll be using for the tutorial is called Bitget Exchange. So Bitget Exchange is getting really popular recently, and they partnered with Lionel Messi, as you see in my dashboard here. And the crypto exchange, they were founded in 2018, and the company is based in Singapore. So one good thing about trading with Bitget Exchange is that they have a lot of attractive products and services that traders or crypto investors will find very useful on their platform. For example, Bitget has a trading bonus or trial fund of up to $200. This is a free capital or free deposit that you get credited with to your Bitget account once you newly create an account with them. And the good thing about the bonus is that if you use the bonus to trade, any profit you make from the bonus is entirely yours. So if you make any profit with the bonus, you can withdraw the profit, but the bonus itself, the trial fund, you cannot withdraw it. So if you do not have an account on Bitget and you would like to create a Bitget account so you can get your own special bonus, then I will leave a link in the description part of this video, a register link that you can use to register on Bitget and create your own account. So the first 100 people that we use the my register link in the partner in the description of this video to register, you'll be entitled to a Bitget bonus of up to 100 USDT. That's $100. So quickly use the link, register before the bonus is or the promo is expired. So then when you are done on Bitget, the first thing you need to do is that after you have deposited crypto to your Bitget account, then if the crypto is in your spot wallet, you need to transfer it. So if I come under this overview here, all right, so you can see that this is my assets page in my Bitget over assets section. So if you want to start trading futures, any money or the funds you have in your spot wallet, you need to transfer it to your futures wallet, because Bitget has different wallets depending on the market or the area you want to trade. So if you have the money, you have funds in you just click on this transfer button here. So once you click on transfer, the funds in your spot wallet, you transfer it to your futures wallet. So if I click on my futures wallet here now, all right, so you see I have $50 in my futures balance, and as you can see, this 50 USDT. So that is what we'll be using for the practical in this tutorial. So once you are done, you simply just go to the futures trading platform on Bitget by simply coming to this trade section here. You can see this trade here, and you will just simply click on this futures here. Under this trade, and you come under futures. So you just simply click on the futures you want to trade. So, but before I click on this one, USDT M futures, USDC M futures, Coin M futures. Okay, so there are three kinds of futures that you can trade on the USDT on the Bitget platform. So we have USDT M futures, which means that you'll be trading with the stable coin USDT. Then we have the USDC M future, which means that you want to trade with a USDC stable coin. Then this coin M future simply means that you want to be trading futures with crypto, maybe your Bitcoin or Ethereum. So now for this video, we'll be using the USDT M futures, and I recommend you trade with USDT M futures, because if you trade with coin M futures, the if the volatility of the coin you are using, if it's losing if the value is dropping or the value is increasing, it's going to affect the total outcome of your positions in terms of your risk, the risk of positions in terms of profit or loss. So I recommend you use USDT M futures or even USDC M future if that is the stable coin you have. So while I click on this USDT M futures for me to take you to this tutorial, we'll just quickly take a message from our sponsors.
This video was brought to you by SoGit. Buy or sell your Bitcoin and perfect money on SoGit.com. We will pay you instantly within 2 minutes. Sign up today at SoGit.com/register.
All right, welcome back. So before I get started, let me just share with you our company who is producing this video for you. So our company is called soget.com. So as you saw in the preview in the message from our company, so you can use soget.com. If you are a Nigerian watching this video, you can use the services of soget.com to buy crypto such as Bitcoin or USDT. So let's say you want to start trading on this platform Bitget and you want to buy cryptocurrency to deposit to your Bitget account before you can trade on futures. Then you simply head on to our website soget.com, as you can see on the screen. If you want to buy Bitcoin, then you simply quickly, first of all, you have to register on the site. So once you register, then you can now log into your Soget account, then click on buy Bitcoin. So once you buy the Bitcoin, you simply send Naira to us, our bank account, while we will send the BTC or the USDT to your Bitcoin address that you provide to us, and we'll do all that instantly within 2 minutes. So once you've done that, your Bitget, once you've done that, then you have funds in your Bitget account, then you can now continue your trading on the Bitget platform. So now let's return back to the tutorial. So now the next thing I'll be talking about, this is the futures trading platform on Bitget. So but before I do anything, let me just explain to you what futures trading is all about, because this video is particularly suitable for totally beginners who are new to the world of crypto trading. So futures trading just simply involves a trader buying or selling a contract in order to make a profit in the difference of prices for that particular asset or contract. Is much different to spot trading, whereby in spot trading you are simply buying a contract itself. You are holding a portion or a share of a contract or an asset such as Bitcoin or Ethereum. You are holding it, hoping that the price will go up. So in spot trading you are only buying, but in futures trading you can actually enter a sell or buy contract for a particular asset, whereby you are predicting that there will be a difference in the price of that asset within a given period of time. So for you to do that, you will need to use what we call margin. So margin is like your money or a collateral that you'll be giving to the exchange to tell them that yes, this is the amount I am using to enter into this contract to make profits from the difference in the price of this contract. So you are telling the exchange that maybe within a given period of time, let's say 10 minutes or 1 hour, the price of this contract I want to speculate on, I want to short it, that I want to sell it, or I want to buy, the price will either go up or go down so I can make my profit. So that is the difference between futures trading and spot trading. So with futures trading you can use leverage, because this time around you are entering into a contract, so you can actually use what we call leverage to maximize your profit. But I'll talk more on that in the during the tutorial. So now what I'll be talking next is the Bitget futures trading platform. So what is this? What is Bitget, and how you need to know about the Bitget futures trading platform? So that is where we are presently, and this is a platform. So the first thing I want to show you is, if I come to the top here, you will see that this USDT M futures, we have what we call perpetual futures settled in USDT. Then we have USDT M futures demo. So this is another beautiful benefit of using a Bitget exchange to trade. With Bitget exchange, you can start trading and learning about futures on a demo account. That's with what we call virtual form. So let's say you are a totally new trader, or you are a trader from another you've been trading on another crypto exchange. You want to start using Bitget, but this time you don't even want to use a small amount or any money at all. You can simply come to this demo platform here. It's exactly the same market environment, so you just simply have access to trading with a virtual funds of $3,000 that's 3,000 USDT. So you can actually do that so that you can get familiar with the futures platform on Bitget. So once you are done with that, then you can now return to the main platform, which is with this one here. You can use your live funds to trade, and that is just it. So same with the coin M futures. They also have the demo platform for coin M futures, USDC as well. There is demo trading. So that's just what you need to know about the Bitget platform. So the next part I want to show you is the assets you can trade, or the contracts. So if I click here now, if you click here, you will see the different types of contracts or pairs, also called pairs, or crypto pairs that you can trade on Bitget futures. So you can see at the top where we have the most popular BTC, USDT, but we have several other ones here. So if you just want to look for any particular pairs that you are looking for, crypto asset, you simply just type it on the search here. Let's say I type DO, that's for like Dogecoin. You can see we have Dogecoin here, and let's say we just enter something like M. You can see M, you can see Matic. So all the various crypto assets and pairs you can trade there on this section here. So I'll just simply go to other areas for you to see. Alright, so the next area I want to show you is this time frame here. So you can see the time frame here. You can see this time here. We have 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. You can always set the time frame depending on your analysis or your strategy. So they are just, if you simply click on this arrow here, you can see the various time frame that you can set in order to trade on your futures. Then the next one I want to show you is this one here. So this one here is what we call the indicator. So if you are very familiar with futures trading, or if you are a beginner, you will need to use indicators so as to provide you with analysis or direction that the market will likely take. So if you simply click on these indicators here, it will show you the various indicators that you can use. For example, we have the moving averages, we have the Bollinger Band, and different kind of indicators that you can always use, and it will be displayed on your charts for you to analyze correctly before entering a trade. And the next one here I've seen here, this is the candlestick, and we have different types for chart types. We have candlestick, we have line charts, we have bar charts. So these are just the important areas. This we call, is usually called technical analysis. So the next area I'll be taking you through, because of time, is the margin. So we have what we call margin. So if you come to this, look at this section here now, you can see it's saying isolated. All right, so if I click on this arrow button here now, all right, so you can see I've clicked on the arrow button. Now you can see we have what we call isolated margin and we have cross margin. So I'll be explaining what these two margins are and how you can use them. So the first one I'll explain to you now is what we call isolated margin. So what isolated margin means is that whenever if you take isolated margin and you want to enter a trade, your position, the risk of the position you are in, the risk of your trade will be maintained with only the margin you have allocated for that particular trade. So that's the purpose of isolated. So the next one beside it is called cross margin. So what cross margin does is that if you have different position, or you have taken a trade, the risk of that trade according to the market, let's say when the market is in a negative position before it before it moves to positive territory. So the risk of that trade, it will be maintained with not only the margin of that particular trade, but the entire balance in your USDT futures wallet, which is what you are seeing here. You can see my balance here now is 50 USDT that I transferred from my spot wallet. So if you are using cross margin, be aware that the risk of your trade is covered, or the collateral is covered by the available balance you have, not just only the margin that you allocated for that particular trade. So what you must know is that if you are using isolated margin, your liquidation price, which is the price at which your trade will be closed, if your position have got into a very big loss, the liquidation price is closer to your entry price compared to your cross margin. So if you are using cross margin, the liquidation price is very far away from your entry price, but with isolated margin, your liquidation price is closer to your entry price. So for me, for beginners, I would recommend you use isolated margin so that you can protect your entire available balance. So just make sure that the total risk in any position you take is maintained with the margin that you have assigned to that particular trade. So I'll be explaining more about this when we talk about the margin and the leverage. So let me just leave this on isolated, take confirm. Alright, so the next area I'll be talking about is the leverage. Your leverage is a multiplier. That's what leverage is. So I'll be explaining everything you need to know about leverage when it comes to futures trading. So please pay good attention to this. So your leverage is a multiplier, strictly a multiplier that allows you to maximize the profit or maximize the loss you will make from any particular trade or position that you enter in futures trading. So you want to be very careful about leverage, because with leverage, if you use leverage correctly, you can use leverage to turn a small amount of as little as $10. You can use it to turn into $1,000 in profit. But if you don't use your leverage correctly, you can lose your entire funds, even your entire available balance, especially if you are using cross margin. So be very careful about using leverage. So now if you want to change the leverage, so you simply just come here. So Bitget has leverage for different positions, unlike other platforms. So if you want to open a long position, which is a buy, then you have to set the leverage for it. It can be different from that for short positions. So now you can see that on my leverage here, I use long 25x, short 25x. But if you want to change it, so let me just show you that apart from changing it, you need to know the risk attached to using leverage. So what this thing means here is that if I'm using a leverage of 25x, it means that I can open a trade with an amount and multiply by 25 times of any amount that I open. So what this means is that, let's say I want to open a trade and I want to just put in $10. If I have a leverage of 25x, it means that I'm actually trading with 10 times 25, meaning $250. So that is just what leverage means. And it has its own risk. It's equal risk, equal reward. So if you have the potential to make a winning with that leverage, you can also have equal amount of a percentage of losing that amount. So if you are a beginner trader and you are new to futures trading, I always advise that you shouldn't use a leverage more than 10. So that's why I'm taking it back, just because of this video. But once you've now started trading and you've mastered how this leverage works and everything you need to know about futures trading, and you fully understood how this trading leverage works and the risk attached to it, then you can always use a leverage that is suitable for your risk appetite and your money management. So I'll just take this back to 10. So I'll just take on confirm. Then I'll also do the same for the short position. So I always use the same leverage for my long and short position. So I've just clicked on this short position here. So I'll also adjust. So this is just like the leverage settings adjuster. So I'll just also take this to 10. So what this means is that for any position I open with an amount for, let's say, $100, I'll be able to trade with 10 times 100, which is $1,000. So leverage is just a multiplier. So the amount, the multiple you are seeing here is just simply going to be multiplied with the amount of margin you are going to be trading with, and that will that will take me to the next area of explaining to you the next area for this tutorial. All right, so the next topic I want to just quickly explain to you is now you can see that the leverage has changed. We have 10x here, 10x here. So the next topic I want to quickly explain to you is the order type. So the type of order, that's how you'll be entering your trades, how you'll be opening your positions before you enter the market. So we have what we call limit order and we have market orders. So if you want to use a limit order, it simply means that you'll be entering a trade or a position at a predetermined price. So limit order is very good, whereby it allows you to enter your trade at a price that will be favorable to you based on your analysis on this technical analysis chart here. So you can actually enter a limit order by, let's say now look at this chart. This is a BTC USDT pair, and let's say the market is in a, let's say the market is going down from the direction. So if you want to enter a short trade, so instead of entering your short trade at this current price here, which is 22,769, you can decide to enter a sell order, let's say at 22,794, which is just at a higher price here. So that's the limit order. So you'll be telling the exchange that if the market can buy towards this 22,794, then please place a sell order for me. So it gives me a head start whereby you can enter at the price here, then you believe that the market will fall down. The same also applied if you want to enter a buy position. You can simply enter a buy position at a much lower price. So it just gives you like an advantage in case when the market starts reversing. So that is the purpose of limit order. So when you want to take a limit order, you simply enter the price here. So let's say I want to enter a sell or a limit order, and now you can see the price currently is 22,777. I can decide to just enter a sell limit order at this 22,800. So you just simply enter 22,800 here. So what that means is that once you have entered the price here, then the next thing you need to do is you take your nominal value. So nominal value is just the total value of the order you want to enter. So that is with your leverage. So let's say I type in 1,000. All right. Oh no, let's say I type in 100. So my nominal value here, which is the total size of this trade, let's say 100 USDT for this order. So what is the cost? So the margin, which is what they call, that's what we are seeing at the bottom here. You can see this cost. So this is the margin that is required for me to open a limit order of 100 USDT. So this is what your leverage is going to do for us. Remember, we use a leverage of 10x. So that's why the margin required to open a position of $100 is just 9.26, which is approximately 10 USDT. So if you use a much higher leverage, you notice that the margin required will be much lower than this amount, this 9.26. So, but please remember, I told you how leverage works. It's a multiplier, and it's also like it's a double-edged sword. It can be to your advantage, and it can also be to your disadvantage. So the next market order type I'll be showing you is what we call market order. So market order is just simply an order that you use to enter your futures trade right at the very moment that you open the order. So that is going to be the price, the current market price that the pair is trading on presently. Now you can see that the current market price now is around 22,775. So if you are using market order, that means you just simply enter at the current market price. And you can see what Bitget said. He said to be executed at the best price. Because for market order, you are not entering any limit price. So you are simply just going to enter buy here or sell here, meaning that your order will be filled at the best available price. So for market order, sometimes there's what we call slippage. Slippage may occur whereby maybe due to the network connection, the internet connection, it may not make you to get the best price possible. So there may just be a few slippage, probably some fractional decimal points in the price you are. So that's just one of the difference, or what's something important that you must know about market orders. So let's say I decide to make a trade of, I want to enter a trade of $200. So what will be required for me is 18.5 USDT for me to enter either a buy long or sell short trade. So this is how you use your leverage. So please make sure that you understand all these important features of your trading platform before you start trading with them. You can also use this if you don't want to enter your nominal value here. You can just simply say, okay, you don't know the value of the trade. You can just simply use this drag button here. So what this means is that it will just tell you the percentage of your total balance in your futures wallet. How many percent do you want to use as margin? So you can see as I am taking this towards 9%, you can see the cost, 9% of my available balance is 4.62. So let's say I take this to 25%. If you see 25% of my available balance is 13.88 USDT, and that will now give us the appropriate nominal value that you can use to trade. But for me, whenever I trade, I simply just enter the nominal value here. So I'll just use it to look at the cost that it's going to cost me. So please be aware of how to use this nominal value, which is the size of your trade. So the next area I'll be explaining to you quickly is what we call your stop loss and your take profit. So this is very, very important. You want to make sure that you use stop loss and take profit. So I'll be explaining them for you while we continue the tutorial. So what is your stop loss? Your stop loss is simply a price you will enter in your trade that will tell the exchange or the broker that, please, if this trade is going against me, if this trade is losing, once this trade has lost up to this amount and it hits this price, please close the trade for me and make me exit the trade so that I don't lose all of my margin that I'm using to holding that trade. So you simply set your stop loss with the price. So now let's say, look at this BTC USDT now. The price is currently 22765. So let's say we want to enter a sell trade in this for this trade. You simply just set your stop loss. So I can just set my stop loss. Let's say I will just put my stop loss at the nearest resistance. So let's look at this. Let's say 22,800. Okay, let's say 22,800 is fine. So I'll just come here. I'll just set my stop loss here, 22,800. All right. So what this means is that if you should enter a trade and instead of the trade to go in our direction, of course, if we should enter a sell trade, instead of the trade to go in our direction, if the trade start going against us and it gets towards the price of 22,800, then we should be close. We should the broker, that's Bitget, should close that position for us so that we don't lose our entire cost or entire margin that we are using to hold that trade. Now the same for take profit. You can set your take profit as well. If you want to enter, let's say you enter the trade here and you believe that the market will still go down very well and it's going to fall, let's say, to like 22,700. So you can just, or let's say 22,720, then you can just enter your take profit here. You just say 22,720. All right, so that is just how you set your stop loss and your take profit. All right guys, so I'll be entering into a trade now just to practicalize all that we've been saying from the beginning of this tutorial. So now this trade is just going to demonstrate to you the different types of features that I explained. So we're going to enter a market order. Remember that our margin, we are using isolated margin, and our leverage is 10x. All right, so I'll just enter the total value of this trade. So let's say 100 USDT. That's the value of the trade. So the margin that is required for us to provide is just 9.23 USDT. So I'll just enter my stop loss as well. All right, so my stop loss, let me just use okay, now the market is kind of coming down, so let me put my stop loss around this resistance. Let's say 22,777. okay, so I'll just take 22,777. okay, so my take profits, I don't know, maybe market will still go down very well, so let me just see, let's say 22,500. okay, so let's say 22,500. all right, so once we have done with all this, we're going to enter a sell order. So I just click on sell short, then Bitget will ask you to confirm again, so just click on confirm. Guys, so you can see that our order has been placed, and you can see that my available balance has dropped to 41.65. so let me just show you the position. So this is the position here, and you can see that this is a trade that you can see is showing under here. You can see that it's an isolated USDT, and you can see the open price. So you can see that this is the price that we were filled for the trade. Then this fair price is just like the current market price that's the current price of BTC USDT on Bitget. And you can see our position, stop loss and take profit is what you are seeing here. You can see the stop loss we set is at the top and our take profit is just here. So this is just all you need to know about your trading. So now look at this liquidation price. So liquidation price 24,886. So this is the price that if the market price should get to this 24,886, then your position will be closed. That means you lose all of your money. So now you can see that presently we're in the trade and the trade is in a losing position, but it's just minus 0.11. That's the PNA, that's the profit or loss. So we still have enough room to recover from this trade, and let's see how it goes. So remember that your liquidation price 24,886, so it's far away, but that's just what it will be at the top. That's the price. That's just the price that if the position keeps on making loss, then your order will be closed and you will lose all of your money. So with your stop loss, look at where our stop loss is now. With your stop loss is simply going to protect you from losing all of your money. Once the market price gets to 22777, then you are telling the exchange or Bitget that please close me from this position so that I do not lose all of my money. And if the market comes down towards 22728, that means that's our take profit. That is the price that would exit from the trade and make a profit from the trade. So alright guys, so this is all you need to know about opening and closing and trading futures on Bitget. So once you have opened your trade and you are done with your trade and you want to close your trade, you simply come here, you click on this close button here. You can either close this one, or you simply click on this close all position. So let me click on close all position so that you'll be exited from the trade. So if I click on confirm, it means that I'm closing all my positions. So I've clicked on the confirm button. So the trade, or the entire trade, is going to, which is just a single trade here, is going to be closed for us. Alright friends, so as you can see, I've closed all the positions or the single trade that I did, and you can see that the market was going against me. So with the help of our stop loss, we are able to preserve our money. So you can see my balance has returned to 50.52 USDT. So this is all you need to know about trading futures on the Bitget trading platform as a beginner. So guys, I hope you found the tutorial useful, and I hope you've learned one or two things from this tutorial. Please like the video and share with your friends. Then please also subscribe to our channel so you can be updated whenever we post any new video about cryptocurrency or trading in general. And also, if you do not have an account with Bitget, you can use the register link in the description of this video to create your own Bitget account and get up to 100 USDT in trial fund deposit to your trading account. But please remember, it's limited to the first 100 people that use the link. So please try to be quick about it. So thank you once again for your time, guys, and I will see you again in the next video. Peace.